guys, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're fine. I am fine, thank you. So, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. As promised yesterday, we said we're going to come in and we're going to go ahead and do our dinner. Today is Wednesday. I forgot to tell you guys, like, Wednesday is one of my most busy days. Hi, Ada Trendy. Hi, Dom. Hi, Paulette. How are you, my lovely? How are you doing, guys? I hope you're all fine. Welcome. So, Wednesday is always my most busy days. I forgot to just let you guys know. Because Wednesday evening I have to take my Tyler for rugby. Hi Kate, how are you, my sweetheart? I hope you're okay. You guys, you're most welcome. So I have normally to take Tyler for rugby. I don't know why I forgot. Oh, I'm really nice and bright. I like the yellow. Anyway, so we're going to prepare this meal as quickly as we can so that I can be able to rush. So I've given myself 15 minutes drive. No, 20 minutes drive from my house to the rugby place. Yes, so let's get on with it. We already spoke about it yesterday. Oh, by the way, Laddie, I am waiting for you to buy for me. You've not bought it yet. I gave you my address. Laddie, here is my address. Skimmer Lane, Charlie Victor 10, 9 Golf Papa. You buy me that apron you want, and what else do you want me to have? Make sure you buy those two, yeah? CV10 9GP. If you're not buying it, zip it. Yeah, you have two options. Buy it or zip it. It's your choice, yeah? So anyway, that's a by the way. So what we're going to prepare today, I've already put it here so that I can explain what we have and then we move on. Yes, if you're joining, welcome. Afternoon from Nuneaton. Hi, good afternoon from Nuneaton. Sunny Nani, did you enjoy the weather today? It's been amazing, isn't it? I was outside there with my t-shirt, like proudly saying that today is really nice and warm. I hope it stays like that because on Saturday I'm in Babbage and I'm hoping the weather is going to be the way it has been today. So anyway, quick before we forget. So I have here sweet cabbage, nipped it off, washed it, ready to go. Then I have 3 red tomatoes. If you're joining, don't forget to tell us where you're joining from. Perfect, and tomorrow will be better. I want Saturday to be amazing. Then I have eggs today. Remember I told you I'm making an egg sauce. So I have some coriander. Then I want to just chuck in some bell peppers. So I have green bell pepper and orange bell pepper. Then I have some fresh tomatoes. And then I have one tin tomato. We're going to use, but I don't think we're going to use all of it. For the spices, by the way, I've applied for the spices to come onto my TikTok shop. Pray for me, guys. Pray so that they can actually come in. Yeah, these are onions. Yes, you are right. And those ones are tomatoes. Yes, I hope you're writing. Remember, we agreed. I say you write. Yes, I hope you're writing and you are like, hi, Facebook people. You can see everything. Write down. Eggs is here. Yeah, so I have 5 eggs here. Yeah, so spices I'm using. Yeah, I wanted to say I've applied for the Scotch Kitchen spices to be on the TikTok shop. I did that yesterday. Eventually I found a way of doing it. Yeah, so fingers crossed, leg crossed, eye crossed. They accept. Yeah. So the spices I'm using today is some turmeric. I hope you're able to see that. Oh, thank you, Hannah Dazzle, for the roses. Thank you, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Then we're going to use some paprika. Oh, that's some paprika. That's some chili. Thank you, Cindy Dix. I hope all of you are crossing everything. And then we have some paprika. Oh, thank you again for the roses. And then we have spicy sweet. That's why I really need these spices to be here on TikTok. So when I'm saying them, you guys can be able to like just link on them, yeah? Okay, Tyler, I understand. Tyler is sending me a message at the same time. But anyway, so these are the spices I'm going to use today. Then we have some salt. And then I have my vegetable oil. Yeah, always here. We can't do the labeling because TikTok doesn't like it. What are we making tonight? We are having ugali egg sauce and some sweet cabbage. Now, let's get into it. Let's start preparing these vegetables so that we can, because I think the vegetables, nothing cooks long. This is going to be steamed. Wash our hands quick and then we get on with it, yeah? Quick wash of our hands and then we get on with it. Make sure you wash your cabbage before we start. Sounds delicious. Yes, my sweetheart, definitely. Now guys, this is not my favorite part of cooking. These parts, I need a sous chef, but if I get a sous chef, that's going to be a bit difficult for me to welcome you guys and show you how to do the things. So we're not going to get a sous chef yet. Let's make a bit of money first and then we can get a sous chef. Yeah, so a sous chef will be doing this and I'll be just talking in the background, but for now let's do it ourselves. I am sure there are those people who are professional cutters. They will say, Scott, that's too big. It's okay, my lovely. You can be able to cut it smaller than this. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm showing you that you can be able to do this. Yeah, you can be able to do this within your time. Yes, my sister, thank you so much. Be careful with your fingers. Yes, my lovely. I'm going to be very, very careful with my fingers, and that's why my hands are at the top, away from the knife. And the good thing is I'm watching there, I can actually see my hands as well. But let's just be careful. We don't want any accidents in the kitchen, right? So we're going to chop this. I talked about the sweet cabbage. I prefer it than the round cabbage because this one, you can actually eat it the way it is in a salad or something. You can eat it the way it is in a salad, or you can actually, we're going to steam it today because we're going to make sure our egg sauce is really nice and eggy. Yeah, so okay, you can go further than this, but I can't be bothered. So we're going to put that aside, and now here we're going to make them a little bit smaller. Okay, you guys can go down a little bit. There you go. That's much better. Yeah, so you can make this a little bit smaller like that. And then I need a container or something to put them. Oh, pardon me, I forgot to get, okay, let's just get another pot. Let's get another pot, and all this is going to go in here. Yeah, it's going to go in here, and then we're going to steam this. I wish I'd removed one of those white onions. By the way, for you steaming your cabbage, just observe the cabbage for a second. I'm going to get one of my white onions. I think it cooks well with the white onions rather than the red onions. Okay, so I decided to go get one of these onions. Hi Tara, welcome my sweetheart. Hi Donna, how are you doing? Something Moroccan. We can find out what's the main dish in Morocco and then we can bring it here. That's not a problem as well. And you can let us know what we can do. Hi from Edinburgh. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing from Edinburgh? We are in Warwickshire and Eton. Guys, if you're joining, don't forget to tell us where you're joining from. And we will definitely appreciate you. Yesterday, we had lots of people from Caribbean, which was amazing. We always have people from here in the UK, which is also amazing. And we had somebody from America, which was amazing. We had people from Kenya, London, Manchester. Where in London are you, my sweetheart? North, South, Northamptonshire, Birmingham. Birmingham is not far. Ooh, we have the Denmark guy. How are you, my sweetheart? Wales, Denmark again. Hi, Dave. Oh, by the way, people were asking me about where to buy African cuisine. What I did, I sent a message. The lady who normally follows me, she sells African ingredients. She has an African shop, basically. I think it's in London or somewhere. I sent her a message and I told her she can join the live and she can be able to advertise herself here. So if she joins, well and good. If she doesn't join, I'm going to attempt the last time. I'm going to send her a message again and see if she's going to be able to join, because unfortunately, it's just me trying to make sure you guys can be able to find ingredients here in TikTok that you can actually buy easily. I don't really have a lot of time in the day to follow up. Yeah, but that said, I am sure we can be able to Google and find other options if she doesn't come, basically. She's called African something. I didn't do good because I should have got the name, isn't it? I should have got the name of it so that I can be able to put it here for you guys. But I'll try tomorrow. It's called African Authentic Shops or something of that sort. I know the lady first name is Debbie, if I'm not wrong. The first name of the lady is called Debbie. Do you have any advice? Like what, my sweetheart? Ask the question and then I can see if I can be able to advise you, sweetheart. That is Chris. Chris, what do you want me to advise you on? Guys, don't forget to tap. Yeah, tap, send those roses. We need more traction here. We need more people to come and learn. We need more people here. My daughter is mixed race. She's African. I want to introduce her to food from her. Basically, her. You didn't finish that. From her where? You basically want to introduce her to African food. You can continue watching Scotch Kitchen. Every time we're here, we tend to try. Like today, we're going to cook some ugali. Ugali is African. Yeah. So again, another question: where exactly in Africa her heritage? East, south, north, west? Name it. Which part of Africa are her heritage? Her background, so she's open to her palate. That's really, really good. So she's open to learn any type of dishes. Yeah. So what I can advise is this: South African, perfect. South African eats pap. Pap is ugali that I'm going to prepare today. Yeah. So pap is ugali. Ugali is made over plain corn flour. So you will need to get some corn flour. And if you just follow the process I'm going to show you today, which is going to be really, really easy. And you can have ugali with either meat. You can have it with the egg sauce, the way I'm going to prepare today. Hi, Auntie. Hi, my sweetheart. How are you doing today? You can have it with the eggs. You can have it with the vegetable, because I'm going to do some steamed vegetable. You can have it with anything. But I'm going to make sure that you learn how to do it. Yeah. At the moment, the best flour is called Iwisa. It's corn flour, has a bit, it's coarse. For you as a starter person or somebody who's just a beginner, you need to find the coarse flour. You don't need to buy the flour. Good, thank you. Thank you, my sweetheart. You need to find the coarse flour, not the really soft flour, because you are trying to learn how to cook. The soft one, your vibe. Thank you, my sweetheart. The soft flour is not really good for beginners because it is going to give you a headache and it's going to discourage you from cooking. And oh my God, I wish that lady was here so that she can be able to let you know if she has that type of flour in her shop or not. But anyway, we're going to call her until we find her so that she can be able to come here and let us know what she has in her shop that you can be able to buy. But for now, I think you should be able to get Iwisa. It's IWIZA. Thank you, my sweetheart, for the roses. Thank you, my sweetheart. Hi, Kate. Is everything okay? Yes, everything is okay. How about you? Just got #1 viewer. Woo! That really sounds amazing. And welcome, by the way. And thank you, everybody who's made it for today. So what I'm doing now, I'm preparing tomatoes. I'm just cutting I'm cutting all the veggies. Then when we start cooking, it's going to be nice and easy. We are not going to be there to start doing all the chopping. Okay, something for you to learn. If you want to remove this easily, all you need to do is push it inside. Just go around and push it inside like that. Keep on pushing it inside and this will actually automatically come. So you're going to have that separately from that. Nice and easy, not you suffering and doing all the other things that people do. I prefer my bell peppers with the seeds. Some people remove the seeds. I like a bit of kick to it. There's a little kick to it that I like. And if you leave the seeds on, you're going to feel that little kick. If you don't want any kick whatsoever, don't do this process. Remove the seeds completely. Yeah, as you know, we like chili here and we like a bit of kick, and that's why I have that there. The same, green bell peppers, just push it inside and keep on going. And the inside, this one doesn't have the stem thing, so it is actually stuck inside there, but we're going to be able to just open it up completely and remove it. So, pardon me. That's the main thing that we are going to remove out, because we don't need that. Yeah. Hey, I am the one who bought the spices. They came today. Yes, that's really them with some chicken. We are using, hello, right? Thank you so much for buying the spices. This is what we are using today. We're using this to make eggs. So this is something for you to actually try. Hey, auntie, I have my hospital and catering practice cook in 2 weeks. Yes, that is really amazing. I'm so happy for you. Reese, there you go. So we're going to use spicy sweets today. I am so happy for you guys. That is really, really amazing. And I wish you all the best in your catering service, because that's the way to go. Yeah, we are learning to cook, we are sharing, we are being good people here. Yeah, that's really amazing. Popular ×1. Thank you guys. I'm not seeing anybody tapping on the screen. Come on, am I talking to myself? I hope you guys are still here. So anyway, we have our concoction here, and then I'm going to do the coriander. As usual, I always like just destroying the coriander. So I'm going to remove some of this coriander, and then I'm going to wash it really quick and then cut it in small pieces, not as small, but just enough, because we will need this as well on the, oh, where's the small knife? That's too big. We will need this on the, ooh, there you go. There you go. There is no formula for cutting this, my sweethearts, as long as it's chopped. That's the most important thing, yeah? So don't kill yourself that it has to be perfect. So here we have pink onions. Yes, they're called pink. Do you know how to make ibono soup? Yeah, that one that has many things. I can show you how to do that. I am new to your kitchen. Welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Tell us where you're watching from. So we have pink onions, we have red onions, we have fresh tomatoes, orange bell peppers, green bell peppers, and then we have some coriander. Yes, so we are ready to start cooking. The first thing we're going to start preparing, oh dear me, guys, 1 second. Okay, I have that problem where I can't start cooking if there is things on the cooker. I'm sorry guys, just bear with me 1 second. It's just a me problem. This part is not really essential. You can just cook the way you wish to cook in your own kitchen and enjoy the process. Yeah, for me to enjoy it, I can't do it if there is anything there. So as long as I see something there, we are not enjoying this anymore, because all of my time, all my thoughts, thank you, Asha. Thank you, my sweetheart. All my thoughts are going to be there, but now that's okay. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So let's get on to it. Let's start with the cabbage. We're going to start with steaming the cabbage. I had the warm spices one. I'm gonna leave a review. They're amazing. Thank you, my sweetheart, so much. Guys, that is the first person on here on TikTok to buy our spices. So this is what he bought. He bought some warm spicy. He bought some spicy sweet. He bought all-purpose plain. He bought all-purpose with chili, and he bought spicy, the famous 5. We call them the famous 5. So that is what he bought, and he's just told us that they've arrived. I am so excited, guys. Reese, thank you so much to be my first customer to actually do that. Link is on my bio at the moment. If you go on my bio, click on the link that's there, and it will direct you to the website where you can be able to order. I have applied to put the spices here on TikTok. I did that yesterday, and I hope I'll just be referring you guys to the link here on TikTok. But for now, just the link is on my bio. You can go directly there and you can actually find the spices. Garlic and ginger is what is on my pot. Hi, Facebook people. I hope you guys are okay and you're watching. So you need about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Tablespoons are the big one. Yeah, now we've gone to a class mode. Now the class has actually officially started. Yeah, so bear with me if I don't read your comments. These tablespoons, 2 to 3 oil of the tablespoon. Yeah, so now let's do the learning really quick. 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever oil you want. And for the spices, we're going to use the teaspoon, yeah? So those are the measurements you need to have on your writing. If you're writing, remember I told you guys, come with the pepper and the pen. And as I go, you write. As I say, you write to make it much easier for you. Okay, the garlic is already garlicking, and I'm going to go straight with my pink onion. So if you have white onions, you can use that. If you don't have any white onions, you can go ahead and just use your normal red onions, yeah? So, onions, garlic and ginger, and vegetable oil so far. And we're going to mix this baby up completely. If you're joining, don't forget to tell everybody else where you're joining for. Guys, I will be so happy if you continue tapping. The more you tap, the better for both of us, because I get more traction and it encourages me to come here as often as possible, right? And that's the whole idea, right? We want to be here as often as possible. So, preparing cabbage. 1, try and wash your cabbage before you cut it. Why? Because if you wash it after cutting, it's going to retain water. Cabbage has its own water. If you add water, you're going to drown it. We don't want it to be flooding here. So that's why we avoid to add a lot of water in here. What are we doing today? We are doing almost like steaming, yes? And all we're going to do, make sure you reduce your heat. Yeah, reduce your heat so that it can be on the low completely, and go straight with your cabbage. We're not going to add any spices today. The last time you saw us preparing cabbage, we did a cabbage sauce where we added tomatoes, we added onions, and we used the spicy sweet, yeah? Spicy sweet is the same spice I'm going to use today to prepare the egg, yeah? So we are not going to use any spices apart from salt, yeah? That's all we need. Sprinkle some salt there, and then you take your cover, and we're going to cover this up, yeah? We're going to cover this up for a few minutes, yes, less than 10 minutes, yeah? And I'm going to show you how it looks. I'm just moving it at the back so that we can go on and start cooking the next thing. Thank you guys, everybody who's tapping on the screen, thank you. Those ones who are sending me roses, thank you. Anybody who has any questions so far? Oh, another delicious meal. I will fetch my plate. Please do. You're most welcome anytime to fetch your plates, yeah? So the cabbage is cooking, steaming nicely on the side. Make sure your heat is very low. Make sure your heat is very low so that your cabbage can cook in peace. Now, time for the eggs. Thank you, Matt. For the roses, means so much. Thank you, Laura, for the roses, means so much. Thank you guys so much, those ones who are tapping so that we can get more traction. Thank you, my lovelies. I do appreciate you guys so much, yeah? So, the next step is the egg. Okay, let me turn off that for a second. Let me turn off that for a second because I want to show you the egg part. I won't lie to you guys, the way that time is rushing, you think somebody is chasing it. Let me wash my hands really quick. Okay, so this is what I normally do when I'm doing my eggs. One second. You need about, should I say about, okay, I have a measuring thing. Where is it? Here you go. Yeah, we're going to be really professional. So this here, it's showing 30 ml. Yeah, that's showing 30 ml at the bottom. The bottom part is 30 ml. Yeah. Okay, so we need about 30 ml of water. 30 ml of water. And then we need 5 eggs. Pay attention here. Why do we need water on the eggs? We need water on the eggs. This is going to help. You know when you're cooking your eggs and they're really nicely sticking, yes? That water is going to basically almost like dilute the eggs a little bit so that the eggs can actually have like some free space of not like sticking as if it's the end of the world. So we are adding a little bit of water to help with that, to just dilute it a little. Guys, don't over put so much water. Again, we are not going to drown our eggs, yes? You can use more than 5 eggs. I'm only using 5 eggs because it's only 2 of us, yeah? So, then I'm going to take my 30 ml of water it goes inside there. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Then now we're going to use our spicy sweet. Why does it look as if it's less spices? So first of all, paprika. 1 tea of paprika is going to go inside there. Yeah, okay, I am used to doing my one with my eyes. 1 teaspoon of, half a teaspoon of chili, or you can go 1 teaspoon of chili if you like chili. Yeah, and then I have here my turmeric. Yes, again, half a teaspoon of some turmeric there. No, 1 teaspoon. Did I say half? Sorry, my lovelies. There, my 1, that is what you need. 1, all my spices. When you get this, the most you can use is 1 teaspoon. Yeah, but if you feel that's too much, you can go ahead and just use half. Now this is spicy sweet. Yeah, where are you, my sweetheart? This is spicy sweet. Yes, you can see that. So this is spicy sweet. With the spicy sweet, I'm going to go 2 of that. Thank you, my sweetheart, for the roses. Pardon me. And those ones who are tapping, thank you, my lovely. Keep on tapping. The more you tap, the better. Hi, Nash. Welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Hi, Jazz. Hi, oh, Jesus. What's that? Makogori. Magina. Somebody's called names. Anyway, back here. Ooh, I forgot. Salt. Then you have your salt. Yes? So you've seen we've done our spices. Yes? Now, be gentle. I wish I'd done like a bigger bowl so that it can be a bit faster. Be gentle and beat all your spices with the eggs together. You can see the water has actually diluted this mixture. The water has diluted these mixtures, so it makes it even more easier. Yeah. If you're feeling not comfortable using the spoon or the fork flat, you can put it straight, and that helps to smash. Yeah. All the Ooh, it can make basically, you know what I mean. Yeah, make the egg yolk juicy, whatever it is. I'm not even making it easier. I am saying even worse words. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. You didn't have to write it there, my sweetheart. Yeah. So anyway, beat the eggs the way you want. If you're using your fork this way, it's much easier and a bit faster. Make sure you use a little bit bigger of a bowl so that it makes your work even easier. You can go ahead and beat your eggs like that. I don't recommend using a spoon. Some people use a spoon. I don't know why, because it's just going to give you a lot of work. You need a fork or something that has like studs like that. Hi, my lovely. How are you, my sweetheart? What does seasoning do? What type of seasoning did you add? I've added paprika, turmeric, spicy sweet, salt, and paprika and chili. Those are the spices I have just used today. Yeah. So this is good to go. Yeah. So now this is good to go. We're going to put this on the side. Now this is now ready to go. And then now we're going to start the big business. Yes. Oh, before we start the big business, remember our cabbage? Yeah? Remember I told you we were steaming our cabbage and I'd put it on the side. Look how amazing it looks so far, yeah? We're not going to put any spices on our cabbage today because we've already put spices on, we're going to put spices on our eggs, yeah? So because we've put spices on our eggs, we don't need any spices on our cabbage. Our cabbage is actually done, so I'm just doing the turning really, really quick, and then it's going to be good to go. We're going to put it on the side, and we're going to be ready to actually eat it. Don't let your cabbage stay long. Don't be worried because your cabbage is not going to burn, my lovely. It is not going to burn. It can't burn, yes? Hi, Brandy Nelson. How are you, my sweetheart? That's a new name. Are you a newcomer here? Welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching from. And guys, continue tapping on the screen so that I am aware I am not alone. I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking. You're most welcome, my lovely. Here we ask, we talk, we chat. So if I'm not looking up, don't worry. I am going to see you. Yes. Hi, Kimberly. How are you, my sweetheart? I hope you're fine. So guys, our cabbage is good to go. Yeah, that's all you need. 5 minutes on it, and then you turn it, and it is ready to serve. You can have this on its own. You can have this with bread. You can have it with cake. You can have it with anything you want. Yeah, we are having ours with some ugali. Okay, so cabbage is done and we're going to put it on this side. Yeah, I am not covering it up because I want the cooking to finish. If you cover it, the steam is going to continue cooking the food. We don't want any steam to cook the food, so you're going to half partly cover it so that the steam can come out. Yeah, nice and easy. Yes, because we want our cabbage to be nice and crunchy. You don't want it to overcook and it just slides. Cooking cabbage, making an egg dish as that's the AI thing. Yeah, OMG, gorgeous. I wish I could cook. We are going to learn how to cook. Here is where we are learning how to cook, each one of us. By the time I'm done, you should be able to know how to cook one thing. Yes, okay, so back here to our kitchen. Next we're going to do our egg. What are you making? So I'm doing an egg sauce. We've done our steamed cabbage. Then we're going to try and do some ugali. I'm going to try and be really, really quick because I've seen time is not really on my side as usual. Jeez, what happening to time when we are really having fun? So anyway, so the spices I've used, for those ones who are writing, turmeric, paprika, remember it's a teaspoon of each one of them. I have my garlic and ginger here. Thank you, my sweetheart, for the roses. So it's turmeric, garlic and ginger. We have some paprika. Chili is optional. Spicy sweet. I'm going to continue with my spicy sweet. Link on the bio for how to find my Scotch kitchen spices. But that said, we are hoping TikTok is going to allow us for the spices to be on here so that I can just refer people to use it on the link on my bio or in my shop here. I have a shop here, but yesterday I tried to apply for the spices, so I'm waiting for that. You're pretty. Thank you, my love. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. Hi, Jumbo, King of Kings. Welcome, my sweetheart. Jumbo to you. How are you doing today? It's long since I saw you, King of Kings. What happened? We didn't have a quarrel, did we? You just disappeared. Where are you from? Watching from Portugal as a South African. I am cooking in Nuneaton, Warwickshire. That's in United Kingdom, but I am originally from Kenya. So, vegetable oil, garlic and ginger. Straight in with our onions, yeah? Put your onions straight in there, like that, yeah? All the onions you have, they go inside there. So far here we have vegetable oil, garlic and ginger. Oh, somebody's from Cyprus. Hi, my sweetheart. How are you doing? I live near Nuneaton. Where is that near Nuneaton, my love? Tell us. Where is it near Nuneaton? Is that Coventry? Is that Birmingham? Or where is it? You need to tell us. Where near Nuneaton, yeah? So, red onions. We're going to leave our onions to cook just for a few minutes. Again, this type of meal, we want to taste all our lovely ingredients. Hi, Irene Yaseda is watching from Facebook. How are you, my sweetheart? I hope you're fine and you're actually following. There's somebody else. Thank you guys for everybody who's joining. I do appreciate you so much. Near Coventry. Somebody's watching from Gloucester. That's Nico. Thank you, my sweetheart. How are you doing? And then we have overtaking is allowed, watching from Chelmsford. Welcome, my lovely. Overtaking is allowed. That is actually somebody's name. Somebody's watching from Doncaster, watching from Victoria. King of Kings is watching from Victoria. Is that Victoria Falls or where in Victoria? Which Victoria are you watching from, my sweetheart? Or is it Victoria's house? Or you are the one who's called Victoria? You need to tell us where that is, yeah? We are also learning. Somebody is watching us from London. Somebody is watching us from London. Where, my sweetheart? London, Victoria, Aso. I understand now. So you're watching from Victoria in London. Okay, then we go in with our tomatoes. Sorry guys, if you're joining for the first time, yeah, the cooking here is always really, really fast like that. We chat in the middle, but we understand each other, right? Okay, so you go in with your fresh tomatoes. You mix up your fresh tomatoes with the onion, with garlic and ginger, yeah? So I've used 2 fresh tomatoes and I've used 3, thank you, King. Thank you, King of Kings for the roses. Somebody's watching from Nottingham. You're watching from Scotland. Thank you, my sweethearts. Everybody who's joining, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. I am very sorry you've joined the most busy day where we go and go and go. Yeah, we have more cooking rather than talking. Now you need to cover your tomatoes for a few minutes so that the tomatoes can be a little bit softer, but it takes a little bit longer. Kalispera apple Greece. Somebody is watching us from Greece. I'm thinking Kalispera is in Greece. Watching from Shropshire. Sammy's, thank you, my sweetheart. Kalispera is Anastasia. Welcome, my sweetheart. That sounds really, really nice. I hope you're fine and you had a lovely day. Not only Anastasia, everybody else. I hope you guys had a lovely day. My day was amazing. Okay, now we're going to go in with our tinned tomato to add the lovely freshness on our tomatoes so that we can make them. So I've gone only with half of it. You can see half is still left here. So I've only used half, yeah? So if you're writing, you need to write this. So you need 2 fresh tomatoes, 3 red onions, garlic and ginger. Then you need half a tin of tin tomatoes. If you can't find tin tomatoes, just add another fresh tomato in there. You're going to be perfectly okay with the ingredients, yeah? Okay, continue mixing that. Now we're going to add a little bit salt, because remember when we were doing our egg mix, we actually added a bit of salt. So as you can see, the tomatoes have started becoming really nice and juicy, as it should, as the way we want it. Oh my god, my time is really not on my side. But anyway, let's continue. Then straight in, I'm going to go in with my bell peppers. Yes, I'm going to go in with my bell peppers. The coriander is going to go last. I'm going to go straight with my bell peppers, and we're going to give this a proper mix, which is amazing. Just to mix the bell peppers, and then I've used 1 small orange bell pepper and 1 small green bell peppers. Look at the colors. Yeah, this is already vegetarian. It's doing a lot of chunyonkuchwinyo. Chunyonkuchwinyo is a sauce that you can have with, you can actually finish this and get your white rice and eat with that. You can finish this, get your pasta and eat with that, yeah? Isn't that amazing? So you can actually exchange it and have it with something else. It doesn't have to be with ugali. Guys, I'm not seeing anybody tapping on the screen. Come on, guys. You can do that. And if you're on Facebook, you know the drill. You can actually send me some stars to make me happier. Okay, guys. Back to seriousness. Now, get your egg sauce, and your egg sauce can go straight in now. Yeah? So you see our eggs that we beat? Look at that. So I'm not having some yuckiness left here. Everything has actually gone inside here. Then you should have your eggs looking almost like vavavoom. Reduce your heat a little bit, and then we're going to cover just for like a second or two. I'm going to wash my hands while that is happening. What's up, babe? I've seen the time. Where is time going? Yeah? So, let's move that on the side and put my water for Ugali. Really, really quick. This lesson is going to go even faster than I can imagine. Okay, that's enough. That's less than 2 minutes, yes? For you to know that you are actually on the right stage, you're going to see some parts of your eggs have actually started cooking. That's exactly what you want to see. Now we're going to destroy a bit of this beauty. Now we're going to start pushing. You see what I'm doing? You push and you slide your pot so that all the other juiciness that are stuck at the top, they go and fill in the space. You can see I moved my pot and now I have some egg here. Yeah, that is okay. We're going to move it and spread it out. Diamond, thank you, my sweetheart. You are actually lovely. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you for that comment. Means really a lot. I hope you feel the same. You're lovely too. Okay, so you can see this part is actually cooking. We're going to do that to the other side and just lean your pot. And every time you lean your pot, the juices are going to go at the bottom. Pardon me. And that's how it's cooking. Remember, we put some water on our eggs. That is going to stop our eggs from sticking. You can see the bottom of the pot, yeah? there's nothing that is sticking. Okay, fair enough, the pot is non-stick, but still, that little bit of water you've added should actually help with that stickiness. Because sometimes you cook 2 eggs, by the time you put it on the plate, it looks like 1 egg because it dries up quickly. Water is the secret. Now it's time for mixing. Yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and give it like a proper mix, and our egg sauce is going to be good to go. Yeah, it doesn't take really long for this sauce to actually cook, and that's why I've already started putting my hot water on the side so we can prepare our ugali. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to mix that baby up completely. I hope you're able to see that. Learning to cook an egg and vegetable sauce. Ask how to make it. Oh, so that is again an AI doing that. If you're joining us, please don't forget to tell us where you're joining us from. And don't forget to tell us how your day are. How are you actually making it? I'm making it amazingly, isn't it? Yeah? So, as you can see, you can start physically seeing the eggs are actually cooking, and the good thing is it's not sticking at the bottom whatsoever. Yeah, evening lovely, I'm in Devon. Hi Claire, welcome my sweetheart. How is Devon? And then I have trabali. That looks nice. It tastes amazing as well, my sweetheart. Yeah, so we're going to continue mixing it. Yeah, but we're not going to overmix it, because there's also a thing called overmixing. We're not going to overmix, yeah, because of the water we added here. These eggs are not going to stick. They are not supposed to stick. If they stick, hey, that is something that we need to investigate. But for now, I know they're not supposed to stick, yeah. So as I'm going, I'm moving things around so that I can start preparing my ugali. But anyway, so give it a mix. I hope if you're writing, you've been timing for me how long we are preparing these eggs for. Guys, the eggs are actually done. How would you know your eggs are done? Some parts of the eggs are going to start looking. Somebody's watching from Italy. Hi, my lovely. How are you doing, Joe from Italy? You're going to start seeing some of the eggs have actually started turning white. When they've started turning a little bit white, they won't be 100% white because of the lovely spices we've added there. That is the time you get your coriander, and you're going to add your coriander into this concoction. You don't have to put as much coriander as I've done, but you can just add some coriander there. So we're going to mix all these babies up, because coriander, we are just adding it there for flavoring, yeah? We wanted to add the oomph of our lovely egg sauce, yes? As you can see that. Woo! Thank you, Ash, for the roses. Guys, don't forget to tap. Continue tapping. I do appreciate that so much. I do appreciate that so much. You can see that. Look how beautiful that looks. You can't beat that, can you? Yeah? We've actually just done that here. All of us. Me and you. We've just done that now. So, thank you for those people who are tapping. Thank you for those ones who are sending roses. For those ones who are pushing the video so that we can get more traction. Thank you, my sweethearts. I hope it actually works. Guys, our eggs are actually done. And look. Woo! That is hot. Yeah, don't do that. Look at that. Our eggs are done. And they're actually good to go. Imagine this in a sandwich. Oh, heavenly. Have you imagined this in a wrap? Woohoo! It's, so you put that, and then you put this as well. Don't forget this, yeah? Don't forget your cabbage. So the cabbage and that, heavenly, heavenly, yeah? So guys, this looks good. It is. It is. Our eggs are done. Clap for ourselves. Next. Guys, my time is not really on my side, innit? This needs more than an hour. Yeah? Okay. So now, on to the main factor why we are here. I'm ready to prepare ugali. What is ugali? Ugali is corn flour with water mixed together. Ugali is our staple food in East Africa, but also around Africa. They just call it different names. In East Africa, we either call it ugali, we call it sima, we call it nshima, we call it pap. Yeah? So that is an African cuisine. It's all over. Some people use corn flour, some people use wheat, some people use cassava, some people use bananas, plantain, basically green bananas and stuff. So you just need your hot water. I am doing it the easy way. I know there are professionals here who knows how to cook this, but here we are soft life people, so we are going to use our soft life skill to prepare this. We're going to use our soft life skill to prepare this, yeah? We just always work smart. We never like working hard, yeah? So this is the easiest way of making ugali. There's another process which is very difficult, yeah? But I am the youngest in my family, and as the last born, I am not supposed to be working hard. As the last born, everything is supposed to be nice and easy. Like what you've just seen. I've mixed that and that's done. Yeah? We're not allowed to suffer in this world. Last borns can actually relate, okay? So after you've used your whisk to whisk everything, you go straight with your wooden stick. You can be able to get wooden sticks anywhere, yeah? These days, because everybody wants to do organic and every nice thing, you should be able to get this anywhere. Yes, my sweetheart? So, I am not the last one, but I don't like to suffer. Facts! Hey, clack it! That's the latest things they do these days. Clack it! How many cups of water? Okay, you can actually use 2 cups of water, depending how many people are actually doing it. Are you African, Jamaican, Caribbean? Yes, I am all those, my sweetheart, yeah? So guys, continue mixing this baby up, yes? For those professors of cooking ugali, they will tell you that ugali is not cooked, it is cooked. Yeah, me, I can assure you, we don't eat uncooked food here. The food is definitely cooked, yes? So you're going to continue mixing this baby up. We have a few minutes. You're going to continue mixing this baby up. And then we are going to make it look really nice and pretty, because we like pretty as well, yeah? So what I'm going to do now, I am going to... It's almost like making a dough, but dough directly on fire. I'm going to reduce my heat a little bit, and then I am going to... Which one are you? Are you this? Yes, you're this. I'm going to cover that for just a few minutes before we actually serve it. Whew, I am so hot. Thank you! Info post for that. Thank you for the roses, guys. Continue tapping. Tap. Alexander Witula number. It's different. You need cornmeal or maize. Yes. You need cornmeal or maize. Maize flour. Yeah. Cornmeal or maize flour. Currently, I'm using maize flour. Yeah. Maize flour is more coarse. It's not really too soft. But corn can really be really soft. Yes, ugali and nyama choma. Yes, we normally like ugali and nyama choma. Even though today we are having ugali and we are having ugali with egg sauce, yeah? Ugali cabbage. Cabbage in Kiswahili is called cabbage. Ugali is still ugali. And then egg is mayai. So we are having mayai, ugali, na cabbage. Na is and cabbage, yeah? What does it taste like? It's tasteless. That's why some people tend to put butter and things, salt, I don't know what. It's tasteless. It's just like eating potatoes, yeah? Potato tastes like potatoes, yeah? Rather than the sweet potatoes taste, they have like a sweeter taste. But this one is, it's just... it's good to eat it with something else for the other thing to add taste. Aqua bro, thank you. How much quantity? You really need a small quantity because this it's really filling, and you don't want to eat a lot of this at night, especially before you go to bed, because it's going to just stay on your stomach. It's good to actually have it during the day, then you go and walk around and do different like activities. It's good for you like that, yeah? So guys, I am going to do a quick serving because I need to take my boy for rugby. Yeah, I think what I'm going to start doing, I think we'll be doing these longer videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays rather than Wednesday, because Wednesday I have rugby and it's really making me really woo. It's like bread tastes like nothing until you put something in it. Somebody has said that. That's amazing. That's a very good way to describe this. Ugali. I'm going to talk more in details about Ugali as we go. So don't worry if I know this is very rushed, but don't worry, my sweetheart. Yeah, we are going to accommodate you and we're going to explain to you all the questions. I am still going to find out for you where you can buy this online so it can be easier for you. Remember I told you about that lady, yeah? I am still going to try and find her and make sure she actually comes here and tells you guys which African stuff she has in her shop and which things you can actually buy from her shops, because you can actually order the stuff on TikTok and it can come directly to you. So this is how Ugali looks like. It almost looks like cake, yeah, and it's really nice and soft as well. So what I'm going to do, let's do a quick serving. Jeez. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have our quick serving, yeah. So we have that for the, so I'm going to go straight, no, let's do the egg first. So we're going to serve our egg. It looks, ooh, I'm salivating already. And then we're going to go in with our cabbage. You've realized I've not warmed up my cabbage or anything because the cabbage was nicely resting. Oh, I'm spoiling the nice looking thing. Our cabbage was resting nicely there on the corner, and that's why I didn't want to disturb it. Then last but not least, we're going to get our ugali. So you're going to have a small piece. Let's have another lovely piece there. Okay, there you go. Then we're going to have our ugali. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Look at that. That is our own creation. Ugali served with some egg sauce and cabbage. You can never go wrong with that. How do you eat it? We're going to eat like a quick one. Quick otonje. We're going to have a quick taste for you guys to be able to see how we actually ate it. Yeah, so that is our creation, guys. I hope you've actually enjoyed the video. So I'm going to show you like a quick way of how to eat ugali. So when you get ugali like this, yeah, you have to mold it with your hand. You can use your knife and fork, but you're not going to enjoy the feeling of the 100% feeling of eating ugali. That's why you need to, this what I've picked is called otonje. Otonje just means the pig. Thank you, King of Kings. So you do the otonje. This is actually really big. Let me reduce the otonje. You do the otonje like that. Then you always have to make a hole. Why am I making a hole? We need it so that it can collect everything else, you see. So now we can be able to collect our eggs. We're going to be able to collect our cabbage, yeah. So you see that hole is actually filled with our cabbage and egg. Then you oh sorry, here It's really nice. I'm having a dance because how nice it is. So there again, I've done like a quick one, quick otonje, as you can be able to see that, and then it goes in. It's really nice and soft as well, yeah. It's really nice and soft, and it goes in so easily. It goes in so easily, and you just, because we've made the ugali like a proper soft light department, it's so soft, yeah. It's so soft, and you don't struggle to chew. You can even just swallow, yeah. Some other Western African countries, they always call it swallow, and the main reason why they call it swallow is because you pick it and you swallow. It's really nice and soft, and it just goes in there. I remember the first time we had ugali, it was amazing, yeah. It was just out of this world. So TikTok, guys, 1 second, we finish with face to people and then we can summarize with you guys as well. So guys, as you can see, we've actually finished preparing our egg sauce. We have our cabbage there and we have our ugali. I hope this actually resonates to you one way or the other. If you have a question and you're on Facebook, don't forget to send me a WhatsApp message on 078514011189. Please don't send me a messenger. I don't look at my messengers because there are very rude people there and I can't be bothered with that. So just send me a WhatsApp message and I will be able to answer you directly. That said, auf Wiedersehen, my sweethearts in Facebook. Have a good and lovely day. Bye-bye. So, TikTokers, back on you. So guys, I always post in a day, how did you cook your cabbage? I steamed my cabbage. All I used was garlic and ginger, some oil and the cabbage. Cooked it for less than 10 minutes and then just mixed it up. That's all that we did with the cabbage. Pardon me. And for the eggs, why am I doing this? For the eggs, we used spicy sweet. We used turmeric. We use chili and we've used some paprika. Those are the spices we've actually used for our eggs. Then we've used orange and green bell peppers, coriander, tomatoes, red onions, tin tomato, garlic and ginger, and then we've also used some vegetable oil. That is what we've used to actually prepare our egg. Yeah, I hope, do I sell this? Do I sell this? If you order this and you're around here and you're ready for collection, as long as you tell me 2 days in advance, yes, I will be able to prepare it for you so that you can actually come and collect. Kings of Kings, here, my lovely, here, sweetheart. Put your hand and take your plate. Nels, thank you. Thank you for the roses, my sweetheart. Alexander, thank you, my sweetheart, for the roses. Everybody who sent me roses, I just want to say thank you very much. Too much spice for me. It's okay, my sweetheart. You can still prepare the same meal, but skip the spices. You are allowed because, again, it's not for everybody. Yeah? You might like Chinese food. I don't like Chinese food. You might like Japanese. Some people don't like. You might like African. Somebody else won't like. It's okay. When you're here, just pick what resonates to you. Thank you, Rams. How are you, my sweetheart? I hope you're okay. Apothkula. Thank guys. Okay, my sweetheart. Thank you, my lovely, for that, yeah? So if you don't resonate to anything I'm doing, there is also that button there that tells you to leave, yeah? I'm sure there is that button in your phone, yeah? That you can click and it gets you out of here. So, sweetheart, don't stress yourself watching something that doesn't help you in any way because you're not wasting my time. You're wasting your own time. And here we're just trying to be positive. We are learning. I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. Thank you, Paulette, because I have to go, my sweetheart, too. Guys, we'll see each other again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, legs crossed, eyes crossed, like that. Why are you watching? Yeah? Then we will see you guys again tomorrow. Please, my sweethearts, remember we are only here, positivity, and we are loving each other here. No hate, no nothing. Thank you, my sweetheart. For those ones who've not followed, follow me, please. If you want to join my fan club, you're welcome. Thank you, my lovely, for that. I love you, beautiful. Thank you, my sweetheart. You too. Tunapika nini kesho? Matilda, tomorrow we are making chapati. Somebody requested for us to make chapati. I am sure it was chapati. Yes, so tomorrow we are making chapati. And we're going to make chapati with pojo. What is pojo? Oh, shit. Yeah. Pojo is green grams. Yes? So tomorrow we are making chapati and pojo. Pojo is green grams. So if you are coming tomorrow, be ready. We are going to prepare pojo ya nazi. That means pojo cooked with coconut cream na chapati with chapati. Yes, that is what we are making tomorrow. So I'll see you again tomorrow in the evening. Can I come for some plate? Yes, sweetheart, you can come for some plate in the next 2 hours because I'm going to leave my house now, take my boy for rugby. Guys, I love you so much, but you know God loves you more. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.